don't you go bounce your ball someplace else?
I always play her in the park while my mother's at the store.
How long would that be?
It depends on how much talking she does. Are you reading something important?
Run along, little girl. Don't bother me.
I have to stay here. How many people at my wedding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, mister.
Hello.
Do you want to bounce the ball back and forth with me?
Nope.
Hello, Constable Jones.
Hello, Mary Alice.
Catch any crooks lately?
I'm keeping my eyes open.
I bet they can't fool you.
They just better not try.
That was Constable Jones. He's not afraid of anybody.
Is anybody afraid of him?
Only bad people. He locks them up in our jail. You're not from around here, are you?
Pretty little town you have.
I don't have it. Mr. Dorset owns most of it. How many children will I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Little girl, my watch has stopped. Could you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Could you bounce your ball around the park to the bank with the big clock on it and tell me what time it is?
Okay, if my mother comes, tell her I won't be long.
Thank you so much.
I don't want a silly little kid in the way when we pull the snatch.
You didn't tell me they had a constable in this town.
Just a hick.
Well, don't hang it to find out how nice that jail room is.
Scared?
Look, you and me have pulled a lot of jobs together. And you know I'm one of the best, but I've never tried kidnapping, and I'm not too sure I want to.
It's all worked out.
The cave up in the hills is well stocked with provisions, and our car is parked just around the corner.
We could take $100 and play the horses.
We need 2,000 smackaroos to start that real estate swindle.
Are you sure this kidnapping won't cause us no trouble?
I've cased the town, and I know just the kid to snatch. Boy by the name of Johnny. Nephew of old Ebenezer Dorset, who's loaded with the green stuff.
Nephew?
He lives with his uncle and a housekeeper. Lively little kid, and I'm sure the old boy will melt down for 2,000 ransom.
Well, I'd sure like to be rich.
Now, this boy, he plays around here every afternoon, while the housekeeper goes shopping. We just offer him some candy, and swish, off to the cave.
He's kind of dumb, huh?
Any kid's a pushover for candy.
When I was a kid, my old lady never let me have no candy money.
Lay off your deprived childhood.
The other kids wouldn't play with me because they said I was sort of fat.
How did you get fat if you didn't eat any candy?
Snitched it, of course.
Now, this Ebenezer Dorset, he's the richest guy in town. Respected citizen. Holds mortgages on practically everything. He even passes the collection plate in church.
What a sweet racket.
Let go of my hand.
You get back here.
Nah, you can't catch me.
I'll tell your uncle. You'll catch her.
I got some grease lightning.
You'll be sorry if he gives you another licking.
Nothing hurts me.
You play around here until I get back, and don't get into any more fights.
Nobody better start fights with me. I'm a killer.
Right here, understand?
Why?
Because I say so.
Why, Mrs. Rudge? Why do you say so?
Ow! Johnny, apologize to the gentleman.
Don't call me Johnny. My name is Red.
Apologize?
Excuse me. It was an accident. I'll bet. Can I go to the store with you too?
No, I can't keep my eye on you all the time.
But I don't have nobody to play with.
Try standing on your head.
Going shopping again, Mrs. Rudd. I don't know what you do with all that food.
Ask him. Mr. Dorset, could you take him for a walk? He gets into fights when I leave him here.
Impossible. I'm on my way to a bank conference.
Uncle Eb, can I go to the bank with you?
At your age, boy.
Why can't I go?
He drives me crazy with his questions.
Why?
You see?
Oh, I see. I'm paying you to look after him, and I want him taught manners.
You heard your uncle. Behave.
Why?
You know, it's not nice to talk back to older people.
Why?
Because they're a lot bigger than you are.
I'm a lot bigger than I look.
Say, boy, how would you like to go for a little ride?
Where?
Up the back road, maybe.
Why?
This kid has a one-track mind.
Just a nice ride.
Why would I go on a nice ride?
Because I got some candy in my pocket.
What kind?
It's 5 minutes after 3, mister.
Thank you so much. Now run along.
I like it here. Tell him to go away.
Nobody tells me nothing.
I hate boys.
Girls ought to be drowned in the lake. Come on.
I won't. He's awful bad.
Seems like a nice little fellow to me.
Don't call me dirty names, mister.
What kind of house will I live in? Palace? Mansion? I hate you.
See why I hate girls? They just squeal and scream on you.
Say your name's Red.
Want to make something out of it?
Yeah, not right now.
Anyway, about that ride.
What about it?
Well, we've got a car parked right around the corner, and we'd be glad to take you sightseeing.
Ain't no sights we're seeing in this town.
You might be surprised, kid.
Nah, I'll go sightseeing some other time. I gotta go find your ball so I can throw it in the lake.
Lovable little devil.
Just old boy. We'll have no problem with him.
He didn't rise to the candy bait.
Give him time.
You think he'll go quietly?
If you don't, you grab it.
My ball in the big, deep part.
Just kiss him.
Make him go away.
Maybe that could be arranged.
Shut up, you.
What did I say?
One of your usual stupid remarks that need to talk.
Mother, Johnny threw my good ball in the lake. What that boy needs is a hairbrush applied in the right place. Now he's laughing. Young man, it's time you changed your tune.
Why?
Come on, Mary Alice, just ignore him.
See why I hate girls? They don't fight back.
A fellow could have fun up in the back hills hunting for bears.
Bears?
They tell me lots of bears up that way.
Well, I ain't never been that far from home.
Then let's go.
Wildcats too?
Most likely.
And Indians?
Well, now.
Well, we don't know till we go look.
And I got some candy in my pocket.
Gee, mister, can I have a piece?
Sure, help yourself.
I'll go bear hunting some other time. Thanks for the candy.
Give me back a bag of candy.
Try and get it.
Sam.
Why are you two looking at me so weird?
Grab him.
Oh, grab his shoulders! Let go of me!
I'm biting my arm.
Keep holding him! I don't want no ride!
Kid, you're on your way.
Hey, Hank.
What did you call me?
You're Hank the Trapper, and I captured you.
Oh, I remember now. Eat your baked potato, kid.
Don't call me kid. I'm Rich. Terror of the plains.
Sure.
Any of your pale-faced friends come to save you? A massacre.
You do that.
Where's old Snake Eye the Spy?
What?
The guy who was with you in the park.
Oh, he'll be along. Had to hide the car behind some trees down below.
What happened to your arm, pale-face?
Ow? You nearly broke my skin when you bit me.
I got strong teeth. I went to the dentist once, and you should have heard him yell.
Help yourself to some bread and jam, kid.
War paint.
I got the car, kid. Nobody comes up this way anyhow.
Ha, cursed paleface! How dare you enter the camp of Red Chief, terror of the plains. What?
We're playing Indian.
Snake Eye the Spy, you are my prisoner too.
Fine.
By me.
Told you this would be a cinch.
Want something to eat?
Maybe later.
Couple potatoes still hot.
I'm
No, we still gotta write that letter to you-know-who. Whew, that was some climb up that hill.
You know who can't climb? He's too old.
Hey, this kid's not so dumb.
Watch it, Hank.
Sure, Red Chief.
I like it here fine. I never camped out before. Want make caves? I always wanted a cave of my own.
Did you fix sleeping quarters inside?
Kind of damp. Better here beside the fire.
I'll go get the blankets.
Did I hurt the language when I kicked it?
Pretty near broke it. Shut up. Okay. Sam! 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 Sure there's no one followed us on that back road?
Not another human being within miles.
What you said to the kid? Bears? Didn't mean it, did you?
Who knows?
I hope we get our money quick.
I had possum once. Colonel Ebb made me give them away. Rats ate up 16 of our hen's eggs. And I had 5 puppies. Colonel Ebb said it cost money to feed them. He's awful rich, Uncle Ebb is.
Glad to hear it.
My Aunt Jane wrote us a letter saying Ken had 3 kittens, which let her girls keep every one of them. I hate girls.
So, you have an Aunt Jane?
Sure, she's a widow. I got 3 girl cousins I ain't seen for years. Who needs girls?
And where does Aunt Jane live?
Off in the city somewhere?
So, who takes care of you when your uncle's working?
Old pickle-faced Miss Rudge. She's our housekeeper.
I guess she's worrying about you now.
Oh, her? She's just worried about having more gravy for herself. Got any more gravy left?
I think you stopped all of it up.
Why did you do that?
Well, my brains know where I am.
If he keeps this up, I'm gonna go deaf. Soon we'll bed him down for the night and then we can start writing the letter.
2,000 clams? Wow.
I'm doing the hard part, planning and writing the letter. All you gotta do is keep him happy and amused.
You know, amusing a wild Indian ain't no picnic. Sure, there's no one else in these hills.
I told you, didn't I? Hand me that box.
I want to go locate a bandage from my shed.
Bill, it's right here.
Oh no!
Hurry, get Red Chief in the cave and fast.
Reggie, hurry, hurry!
Why?
I just saw some pale-faced digging in your cave!
Let me at him!
And keep him there.
I'm sure I saw the glow of the campfire.
Hello, folks. This is a pleasant surprise.
You're that Verna, such a nice man.
Who thinks we'd meet a real man while we were bird watching?
Anyway, how may I help you folks?
Well, we were looking for the red-tailed hawk, and I'm afraid we've lost our way back to the old road.
You have indeed. May I suggest a shortcut?
Anything you suggest, mister?
Smith. John J. Smith of the Virginia Smiths.
The Virginia Smiths?
Now, the terrain's a little rough, but if you go down the hill and to the right, you'll come to the old road.
Why, we are lost.
For a fact, you are.
You're spending the night up here?
I love hearing birdsong at eventide.
A real nature lover.
It was so nice talking to you folks.
Maybe we'll meet again.
Hopefully, I do travel around doing research on the three-toed woodpecker and such.
I noticed you were writing a book.
Real-life author?
Well, I'm not stuffed.
What was that?
Is someone in there?
Oh no, it's just a big brown bear. He likes to come out around this time and come out for a little prowl.
I bit my hand!
Come on, Red Chief.
He lied to me. There wasn't no pale
tunnel.
He lied. I'm gonna take revenge.
Now, Red Chief, you two are just gonna have to get along without fighting.
But he started it.
I did not.
It's time for bed.
But it's not all the way dark out yet.
Here's your blanket.
Come on, Snake Eye. Can I just stay up a little bit longer?
Yes, if you promise to be quiet.
I promise I won't make any more noise. Honest.
Okay.
What's on your forehead?
Why?
Now, because it's sore.
Okay.
Alan, you look real beat up.
I sure feel beat up. I bet you don't hit my leg.
Is there a secret tunnel in the cave?
Go look.
Writing the ransom letter?
I'm not taking notes on woodpeckers.
Sam, what you said to the kid about the bears? I'm still afraid, but if we don't get our money quick, I don't know what we're gonna do. So I think that we should take the chance at $1,500.
Well,
We could get rid of them quicker if we put it at $1,500.
All right, 1,500.
Let's hear the letter.
okay. Ebenezer Dorset, we have your nephew concealed in a place far from town. Absolutely the only terms on which you can have him back are these. We demand $1,500 in small bills for his return.
Right, let's be reasonable.
Leave the money in a shoebox under the tall bush at the first fork in Old Road beyond Owl Creek by midnight tonight.
We'll have ourselves a real time. I got a tip on the races tomorrow.
Not the horses. If you try anything sneaky or fail to leave the money, you will never see your nephew again.
Wait, how would we take care of him for the rest of our lives?
You just say stuff like that to scare him.
But you wouldn't really hurt the kid, would you?
Of course not. Do this, and he will be returned safe and well in a few hours. Signed, Two Desperate Men.
Where are you gonna mail it?
You know, I thought I'd go in town tomorrow, see how the townsfolk are doing. You know, since us wicked wolves took away their land.
Sam, you do have some brains.
He dropped a hot potato down my back! On his forehead! I'm tender, lambkin.
Heaven help us wolves!
Are you knitting me a sweater? Yes. It's a pretty color. Very pretty. I'm glad Johnny Dorset isn't here. He'd grab the wool. Just let him try. Who knits sweaters for him? His uncle probably has enough money to buy them. Maybe his Aunt Jane sends him one every now and then. Maybe she doesn't know he needs any. Hello, mister.
Hello.
Where's the other man?
What other man?
The one you were with yesterday?
Him? We just happened to sit in the park at the same time.
Want to play back the balloon with me?
Nope.
Mary Alice, don't pester the man.
No, it's okay. I like children.
Even that horrid Red Dorset?
Who?
The boy who threw my ball in the lake yesterday. Young Johnny and Mary Alice don't get along very well. Everybody hates him. Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, what can you expect?
A difficult child?
What boy wouldn't be living with that skinflint uncle of his? Mary Alice, don't you dare repeat that. I didn't hear a thing.
So he lives with an uncle.
Mr. Dorset is the boy's legal guardian.
No other relatives?
Well, I have Sister Jane and her daughters, they live in the city, and you know how busy you can get with your own family.
You know, I don't have a family yet.
Well, you'll find the right girl someday, Mr.
Smith. John J. Smith of the Virginia Smiths.
I'm Mrs. Mrs. Miller.
How do you do? Fine day, isn't it?
Nice enough. Constable Jones, play Bat the Balloon with me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm on duty.
Just walking around, that's duty.
It is.
Have you catch any crooks yet?
By walking around like this, I prevent crime.
Well, someday when you do catch a crook, may I have a look at him? I've never seen one. Mary Alice. What? He couldn't hurt me. I'd be behind big thick bars. Aren't children something these days?
Changing times, Mrs. Miller. Lawlessness. Even in a small town like this, I have to be on guard all the time.
Now, Constable, the only thing you have to worry about is who breaks the school windows.
I know who breaks them, and Mr. Dorset has paid up. Mark my words, that Johnny is going to end up in reform school.
I can hardly wait.
It seems pretty peaceful around here to me.
Young Johnny must be away.
I heard he was out of town.
Maybe he's visiting his Aunt Jane and the girls. I hope she keeps him. She's not hurting for money, you know. Inherited a bit and a third interest in the old family home.
Is that right?
Does Red have lots of money too? He will have someday. In a way, I'm sorry for the boy. No one to look after him but that old housekeeper, and she couldn't care less.
Well, if you ask me, he's a hard person for anybody to care about. And he better not break any more windows.
That paper of yours must be very interesting, Mr. Smith.
I like to keep up with the latest events.
Around this town, there never is any. Good morning, Mr. Dorset. Where's Red today? Just friendly curiosity.
Guess he has killed more than one cat.
Well! Mister, that's Red's uncle.
Really? Prosperous-looking man.
He's probably on his way to foreclose a mortgage on some poor widow. Mary Alice, don't you dare repeat that. I don't even know what that means.
Loaded with the green stuff, eh?
How right you are.
I pride myself on being a good judge of people.
So do I. Seems like a young fellow like you, sitting around and all, must have something on his mind.
Yes, I do. In fact, I'm looking around the town because I feel I may settle here.
Take my advice. If you have money to invest, put it in Mr. Dorset's bank. I'll say this much for him. He's honest.
Thanks for the tip. I do expect to come in the money pretty soon.
Inherit, you mean?
No, a project I'm working on.
Mother, why didn't Mr. Dorset say where Red is? He wasn't in the mood for talking. But you are, aren't you, Mother? That's enough. Maybe Red has run away from home. Not likely. Or maybe he's been kidnapped. What luck. Honestly, Mary Alice, things like that don't happen in small towns like these, do they, Mr. Smith?
What an idea. Could you tell me, where's the nearest mailbox?
The post office is down the street. A letter to your girlfriend?
You're good at guessing things.
You have that certain look.
I didn't think it showed.
I can tell. Well, if you decide to settle here, you should come see us sometime.
Oh, thank you. I most certainly will.
A friendly sort. I wonder where the other man is. They did know each other. Oh, you just imagined it. Do we have to go home now? It's time. I hope I never see old Red again. Oh, you will. If Mr. Dorset knew something was wrong, he would have told the constable. Why do you pick up old newspapers? Red picks up old cigar butts and even smokes them. That doesn't surprise me. But this does. What? Why was Mr. Smith interested in a 3-day-old newspaper? Maybe I better mention this to Constable Jones.
But you got to.
I don't got to do anything.
Snake, I said you gotta keep me amused till he comes back.
Go amuse yourself throwing stones at innocent squirrels or something.
I only scared them all away.
Scare yourself into a nice long nap.
Am I? Come on, Hank. Let's play.
I'm all tired out from helping you chase pale faces.
Me too. That's why we're gonna ride Palomino.
Go ride them then.
But Hank, it's more fun when two people play. What now? Let's get down on your hands and knees.
Just got Am I supposed to be? My horse! What? Ow!
Start running.
Where to?
To the plains.
kidding me. I'll get and warm you good.
Snag, I'll get mad if you're not nice to me.
How far to the stockade?
90 miles.
Oh,
Help yourself or I'll butcher you for meat.
no. How long does this keep up?
Till I get tired writing.
You get tired?
Sure, it's fun, isn't it?
It died laughing. It just...
Hey, you.
What?
I'm going off to shoot you.
Shoot me now and put me out of my misery.
Stop talking like that. We're not playing fair.
Who cares?
Tired, poor, old, horse.
You are so right.
You need some oats.
I'd than you, let alone, kid.
Tired, poor, old horse is hungry. Try raising your head. Try turning over on your back. Now, open your mouth.
No! Sam! You're Satan! I said we're enough too much. Out you go!
I won't.
Just get down that hill and out of my life!
What's up?
You came the other way.
A double precaution. I asked you. Don't look so worried. I mailed the letter to old Dorset.
Yeah?
You know, the kid's been missed, but there's no hue or cry for him yet. Dorset's playing it cagey, waiting for the ransom demand.
Yeah?
Where's the kid now? Playing around, I suppose.
Yeah?
I hope you treated him right.
Yeah?
Dorset hasn't said anything to the constable yet. A cool custom.
Yeah?
Anyway, I figure at midnight, I'll go get the money, come back here and count it, and then we'll drop the kid off on the porch.
Yeah?
You run out of words? Then we find the road, hit the nearest town, and set ourselves up as real estate promoters. Right?
Wrong.
Bill, we are not blowing this money on the horses.
We're not blown in nowhere. The kid's gone for moose.
You're kidding.
Sam, I lost my temper.
What?
I stood with you through earthquake, fire, flood, through police raids, poker games, and cyclones, and I never lost my temper till we kidnapped this two-legged skyrocket.
What happened?
I'm all over bites and scratches and bruises, and my back's burned from the hot potato.
Out with it, man.
And just now, I was rowed 90 miles through the stockade with his knees digging into my ribs. And then he fed sand. Who raised the birds in sand? So I just got mad and I blew it.
Keep it going.
And I sent the kid home, and I kicked him 8 feet in the river with one kick.
You booted away $1,500.
I tell you, Sam, it was him or me. I couldn't take it no more.
I had it all set.
Still got $100 from the last job.
Peanuts! I have a notion making you get a job doing dishes.
Don't really hate me that much, Sam, do you?
Why wouldn't I?
I'm sorry I let you down, pal. If I had him back, I'd put up with anything.
You mean that?
Sure, he wasn't really such a bad kid. And I had fun playing with him part of the time. My old lady never let me do much playing.
Lay off your deprived childhood.
And I don't think he meant to hurt me much.
Bill, there ain't no heart disease in your family, is there?
No, mostly colds and accidents. Why?
Turn around and take a look behind you.
Well, Red Chief!
Bill! You heard Bill!
Red Chief's back.
You could have killed him. He kicked me. it done.
What now?
Just kid stuff. Burn me at the stake at dawn. I've never heard something so funny.
Bill, wake up. Bill, wake up, wake up.
What I mean is it?
Calm down. It's me. Where's the kid?
He took his blanket and said he's sleeping in the cave.
Good. See,
Got the ransom.
you betcha, sweet life.
Was anybody around?
Just the kid that delivered it.
I sure got hands in his hair.
Slickest job we ever pulled.
Except I got my ribs all taped up.
Now it's a couple of ribs.
Easy to say when they're not yours. Go ahead, open the box.
I will. You sure the kid's in the cave?
Sound asleep. It's nearly 1 o'clock.
You sure we shouldn't have tied him up?
Not Red Chief. He likes us too much to run away. Kind of pitiful, ain't it?
Why?
A holy tale like him, liking us.
He's got funny ways of showing it.
Maybe he don't know no other way. Take me. When I was a kid.
Forget shit deprived childhood. Now, are you interested in the money or not?
Go ahead, open the box.
My hands are shaking. I guess it'd be a catch in it somewhere.
Remember, we're splitting 50-50.
But it all goes into the real estate deal.
A horse race is faster.
Oh, no, you don't.
Okay, just let me have a look at the green stuff.
This is the best part. When you've got those dreams of how rich you're gonna be, of all the great things you're gonna do.
You've got dreams too?
Sometimes I get real soft inside.
You're kidding. Maybe your old lady was nicer than mine.
I ain't got no old lady. Orphan homes, though.
Gee, that's tough.
That's why I had to be tough. Understand?
I guess so.
You know, this box, it's a light. Almost too light. But money's only paper, right?
Only paper, he says. But do you think anybody's searching for the kid? Maybe they got the law out looking for us.
I saw the law, and I'm not worried.
They'll be asking questions and clues.
I didn't leave any clues. I'm smart.
Sure, Sam, but...
Oh, wait. Maybe I did.
Did what?
I left my old newspaper on the park bench.
Aw, Sam, come on. So,
After I told a very talkative woman that I was interested in the latest events.
Sam, you can't do this. I don't follow.
She might tell the constable, or even Mr. Dorset. We've got to get out of here.
What about Red Chief?
We can... Why don't you think of something for a change?
Well, we can't just tie him up and leave him here.
Why not?
Even my old lady wouldn't pull a stunt like that.
I'm not your old lady.
But I couldn't do that to the kid. He likes me.
Sure, Bill, sure.
Go ahead, open the box.
No. We said small bills, and the box has to weigh...
What's the matter?
There ain't no money in here.
Oh, no!
Just a piece of notepaper.
Maybe it says he'll pay later?
Why did he have to put this in a box?
What does it say?
Two desperate men. Gentlemen, I received your letter this afternoon. In regard to the ransom, you asked for the return of my nephew.
Then he is gonna pay?
I think you're a little high in your demands, and I hereby make you a counter proposition which I am inclined to believe you will accept.
Tell him we'll even accept $1,000.
This is it. bring Johnny home and pay me $200 and I'll take him off your hands?
He wants us to pay him?
Come early in the morning because I can't be responsible for what the neighbors would do to anybody they saw bringing him back. Signed very respectfully, Ebenezer Dorset.
I knew it. Why'd anyone pay good money for a little demon like him?
Of all the gall.
He wants to get rid of him.
Yeah, well, I learned things in town, and Ebenezer's that kid's legal guardian. If he loses the kid, he loses a steady income.
But Red's such a pest, he probably doesn't even care.
Every penny counts with that old skinflint.
I kind of feel sorry for Red. Even his own uncle not wanting him.
Yeah, well, he's getting him back whether he wants to or not.
But I don't know, maybe he doesn't want him back. He's his headache.
It sure is.
He's my headache too. Golly, I'm so worn out. I can barely keep my eyes open.
Get some rest, Bill.
Good night, Sam.
Good night, Bill. Get in the cave and stay there.
But I told him I was gonna scalp him.
I said inside.
Me? I'm finding another place to sleep.
Where?
I don't know, but someone far enough so I can hear him coming.
The kid was only fooling.
It's my scalp, and I kind of want to stay attached to it.
Oh, it's a sad thing for a poor fat man to scream desperately like that.
How come you're not lying down?
Because I'm not tired right now.
He said you'd be burned at daybreak. You afraid he'll try it?
Don't be funny.
See you in the morning. You're alive.
Hey, now what's going on here? Hey, you're awake. Where's the matches? Bill! Bill! Bill, wake up, Bill! Help me! He's gonna burn me at the stake! Get him off me!
Oh, this kid sure tries to keep his word.
That does it. We're watching him till morning. Why do you have to ruin my fun? That's it.
I'm not quite sure.
But you heard.
I think the call of the yellow-bellied sapsucker is more tender.
Shh. Maybe he's here.
I suppose so. I've never heard one in the park.
But it's possible.
I suppose so.
A child throwing stones possibly could have hurt his wing.
The red-headed Dorset boy? They say he's out of town visiting relatives.
Well, thank heavens for small favors. Not here.
The red-headed Dorset boy?
We're so amusing.
Lost something, folks?
We were hoping to get a peek at the yellow-bellied sapsucker.
But I'm afraid he's flown away.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
You're out early this morning, Constable.
Every hour of the day or night, I'm on call.
Something's happened?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Just a teeny
3-day-old newspaper.
Oh.
I'm sorry, my lips are sealed until I report to Mr. Dorset.
Why to him?
Because he sent word that he wants to see me.
I wish you didn't have to hurry off. I feel so safe when you're around.
So do I.
Both. You're safe anywhere.
How nice of you to say so.
Won't you help him say it and stay and help us look for the sapsucker?
I'm sorry, but the only bird I can recognize is a jailbird.
Fine man.
Right? Was that a nice thing for him to say? That we'd be safe anywhere?
Well, I think so.
Don't sit down. Let's get on with our hike.
Just listen for a moment longer.
Jammers are coming, aha,
Frank, what kind of bird call was that?
aho. The jammers are coming, aha, aho. The jammers are coming, aha, aho.
Susan Chandler, I will not have you dancing and marching as we go about town. A public spectacle.
Then why don't we take a taxi from the station?
There isn't any taxi.
This isn't a big city, you know. I like small towns. Mother, I remember this park from the last time we came.
Many's the time I played here as a young girl.
Why, I do believe it's Jane Dorset.
Jane Chandler now.
Verna, Frank, I haven't seen you in so long.
We haven't seen each other in years.
But you've hardly changed at all.
Neither have you. And these are my girls, Susan, Abigail, and Ellie.
How lucky. 3 such lovely girls.
I'd much rather eat.
Yes, we're all very fortunate to have one another.
Boys have more fun.
Quiet, Susan. She's a perfect lady when she remembers her manners.
But of course.
We weren't expecting to see such old friends this early in the morning. We've had a long train ride in from the city.
It wasn't long to me because I had plenty of books to read.
Ellie's our bookworm, top grades in school.
Oh my.
And the ride didn't seem too long to Abigail. How do you know? I saw how you were flirting with the boy next to the aisle.
Girls. They have their family squabbles, but otherwise they're perfect ladies.
A real credit to you. We were so sorry to hear that your dear husband passed away.
We miss him dearly, yes. But there's so much love and warmth in our home that I know my girls are happy.
You know we are, Mother.
Such good girls.
Why don't we... How much longer do we get to Uncle Ebenezer's house?
Just a little ways now.
You didn't bring young Johnny back with you.
Back?
I heard he's been visiting you these past couple days.
No, we haven't seen young Johnny since he was quite small.
I don't know how these rumors started.
The boy is well, I hope.
Might even say there.
Very what?
Don't worry, dear. I'm sure your cousin will outgrow his little faults in a few years.
He lives long enough.
Are you saying that little Johnny is a problem?
Jane, you said it. I didn't.
But I understood that Ebenezer has a competent housekeeper to take care of him.
We have a difference of opinion on that.
Did you hear that, girls? That means I want you to be extra sweet to little Johnny when we get to your uncle's house.
Yes, Mother. I have some good books I can lend him, and I can teach him how to play dominoes.
That's my girls. Now we must be hurrying along. I know your uncle leaves quite early in the morning for the bank.
We're on a bird watching expedition, but Frank insists he heard a yellow-bellied sapsucker.
Really, very nice. So glad you come on. And I mean, quietly.
Yes, Mother.
So nice to have seen you both.
A lovely woman, Jane Dorset.
You never mentioned old Ebenezer Dorset's youngest sister. Why, hello!
Hello, folks.
The man we met near the cave. What are you doing in town so early in the morning?
Oh, I find the park to be very relaxing.
So do I. Besides, I think I heard a sapsucker flittering around here.
Really? How does this call go? Yeah, that's it.
You
road, take the first fork to the left, and look for a big oak tree.
Frank, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Well, I hate to lead him all alone like this.
Frank, we are looking for birds, you know.
I know.
Well, it was so nice seeing you folks again. I'm sure we'll meet soon. Not unless I see you coming. I told you to stay in the car with the kid.
Don't worry, he's fine.
I told you to not leave him alone, not for 1 minute.
Well, Sam, we're playing a new game.
I am sick and tired of his games.
This one is different. I got him bound and gagged in the back of the car.
You don't mean it.
I do. He's been captured by the wicked palefaces, see?
Yeah, no.
And any minute his braves are gonna swoop down and rescue him and burn the settlement to the ground.
Wonderful.
And I'm sure he can't escape. He even helped me tie the knots.
We can't waste time here. I've done my part.
Case old Dorset's house?
Just a few minutes ago, he just came down to breakfast.
You don't think there's any danger, do you? I ain't forgot about that nice room in the jail.
Well, not if we work fast.
Suppose he doesn't have any money laying around the house.
His kind always have money.
How much are we gonna ask this time?
As much as we can get.
Yeah, that kid almost scalped me. He almost burned you to death.
Well, when we get to the house, I want you to knock on the door and say, "Milkman."
Okay. Suppose they don't want no milk.
Someone will come to the door and say so. That's when we force our way in.
Okay, I got it.
Hey, fellas!
Red Chief!
I got tired waiting. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat. Sit down. Let's go back to the cave. You want to go back?
Ain't much of a homebody.
I ain't never had no fun at home. No, Red. We can't hunt bears if we don't have a bear gun, now can we?
We don't have
Shut up. Your uncle just sent word that he just bought you a brand new silver-mounted rifle. And he wants us to go and get it.
My uncle? Bought a gun? For me?
Wait. Nah, you must be kidding. Cross my heart.
Wow, that's awesome. How about you guys go get it, and I'll just wait here.
Yeah, no, see, Red Chief, we need you to make sure we know where he lives.
But if I go there, old pickle-faced Mr. Rudge will see me.
So?
She'll holler at all of us.
Maybe he's right.
I'll grow up. I promise nothing will happen to you.
You promise?
Cross my heart.
Nice and peaceful now.
Gee, fellas, you guys are sure nice guys. Glad I didn't kill ya.
We are too. All right. Me first, you next, and then you.
Take us 60 seconds to get to the car.
Yeah.
Wait, Hank,
What?
do you think we can trust Snake Eye? I sure hate to be captured by old Uncle Ebenezer.
More coffee?
Found it, woman. I'll tell you when I want more coffee.
How about some hot cakes?
The last ones tasted like mud.
In a bad mood this morning.
What do I have to put me in a good mood?
Oh no, I don't see much of it in my pay envelope.
Pay more than you're worth and you know it.
There's them as think so and them as don't. You've a letter from your nephew.
Why should I be expecting a letter from him?
Visiting his Aunt Jane, I don't suppose she'll keep him long.
Did I say he was visiting his Aunt Jane?
One of the neighbors said so. All I know is he's gone as good riddance.
Watch your tongue, Mrs. Rhodes.
Do you expect him back?
Certainly.
After the way he tripped me with the broom handle, Mr. Dorset, I'm warning you.
Indeed.
Indeed, and don't try offering me a raise in pay. I said, don't try offering me a raise.
I heard you.
The things I've had to put up with.
I'll have more coffee now. And bring another cup. I'm expecting Constable Jones in soon.
Why?
That's my business. Likely that's him now. Go let him in.
Do this, do that. But I never had time to sit down.
Ebenezer, surprise!
Jane, what? Why?
I'm Abigail. Hasn't she grown tall? And Ellie was so little when we were here last.
I was small. I don't remember. Uncle Ebenezer, I like your house. It's nice and big.
Hardly big at all. Barely even enough room for me.
Joking, aren't you, Eb? My, it is quite nice to be home.
Do you want coffee?
Not just yet, thanks, and the girls never drink it. Aren't you happy to see us, Eb?
Of course. Good of you to stop by.
Stop by. We're here for a real long visit. Aren't we, Mother?
But of course, dear, and I'm sure your uncle's just delighted.
Of course, but, Jane, as I said, there really isn't enough room.
There's plenty of room. Girls, gather your things and go up the front steps. I'll be out to help with the linens in a little while.
Yes, Mother. Are you sure he's glad to see us?
But of course, dear.
Where's my cousin Johnny?
Not here at the moment.
Will he be back soon?
Quite soon, I think.
Run along, Susan. Now, Eb, that's enough of your bluster. I haven't told the girls this yet, but we're here to stay.
To stay?
But of course. This house is 1/3 mine, you know, and 1/3 little Johnny's.
Now look here, Jane.
And who else would I stay with after my dear husband's death? With my dear brother, who lives in a house that's just as much mine as his.
Now, I'm not disputing that point, but you've been living in the city for so long.
The girls love a small town, and so do I. Get used to it, Eb. We're here. Expecting company.
Go tend to your own affairs.
I'll do just that.
He wants to speak to you personally.
No offense, Mrs. Reg.
Coffee.
Yes, please.
What took you so long?
I thought you might want to see me about a 3-day-old newspaper.
That's nonsense, man.
I thought you might be worried about a bank robbery, though.
Certainly not. I called you here today because I noticed a few chickens were missing from my coops. I want you to go back out there and check for traces of a chicken thief.
Well, if he left footprints, I'll sure find him.
You know where the coops are? Out in the backyard?
Yes, I wondered who dares steal chickens from you, though.
What?
Nothing, just thinking out loud.
Let's talk more work.
Yes, sir. About that matter.
Nothing to worry about.
Oh, I didn't miss any chickens.
No one asked you.
If anybody took them, it was that red-headed demon Johnny. And for the last time, Mr. Dorset, I'm warning you.
You already warned me.
He comes in this door, I go out.
Gentlemen. I'm glad to see that you took my advice and came early in the morning.
We don't take advice from nobody.
Where's the bear gone?
What's he talking about?
Go look in the shed outside.
Back, eh?
How else?
Well, gentlemen, you know my terms. $200 in cash and I'll take the boy off your hands.
He's crazy. All we got in the world is 100 smackers.
Only 100? Well, kind man. And the child is my only nephew. All right. Give me the 100 and I'll take them off your hands.
You take us for nitwits?
That's telling him, Sam.
Not at all. I see two unfortunates who have to capture Wildcat. Pay up.
Now wait just a minute. You need that kid. If he disappears, you'll be in trouble.
I'll be in trouble?
You'll lose a steady income. You're his legal guardian after all. But we are willing to be reasonable. Give us $1,000 and he's yours.
Stop laughing, mister.
Fine. We'll settle for 500.
There's two of us and we're a lot bigger than you are.
Is that a threat?
We're desperate, man.
After 2 days with my nephew.
Quit stalling.
Gentlemen, you are under misapprehension.
What does that mean?
No idea. The town constable is going to be coming into this room at any minute. I asked him to be here as a precaution.
I told you.
He's just bluffing. We don't bluff,
Yeah, we're plenty tough. If you know what I had to put up with from that kid.
I have a pretty fair idea.
Yeah, he's the one that ought to deserve that nice new jail cell.
I couldn't agree more.
Now wait a minute. There's no way to talk about the little guy. Sure, he's no angel. But when did you ever play games with him?
I'm not a man that plays games. Ever.
You still think he's bluffing? Get that money in fast!
You gentlemen came to discuss money.
We sure did, and no fooling!
I believe the amount specified was 100. Come in, Constable, come in.
More bluff?
It's an old trick.
You sure?
Of course.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, hello, Constable.
Nice day, ain't it?
Yeah. Mr. Dorset, about that matter.
Not right now. These two gentlemen were about to reclaim me a loan.
You gave a loan?
To my very old dear friends. Because our friendship is so strong, I'm not asking any interest. It's a flat 100.
But we won't have nothing left.
Two young, strong men such as yourselves can easily find work in some other town. Isn't it fortunate that the constable here is to witness this transaction, and not in any other capacity? I'm sure you get my meaning.
Plain enough.
I get it.
I get it. I do appreciate this. It isn't often that two friends come early in the morning to repay a debt.
No, it isn't. About that matter.
Go back out. I want you to stay around a while longer.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to you folks. The pleasure's all his.
And mine. Next time you two want to borrow my nephew, we'll consult me first for special off-season rates. Perhaps you'll leave by the front door.
Yeah.
I can't find that bear gun.
Hey, you guys ain't going.
They are.
Not without me.
Oh.
Not again. Not again. Come back here, Palomino. Oh, hey, get off of me.
You can marry me, my chick. I'm leaving.
But Miss Rudge.
We know buts. Goodbye.
Phyllis, get off of me. I'll bite.
What's all this fuss about?
Who are you?
Why, it's Johnny. I'm your Aunt Jane, darling, and these are your cousins.
I don't want no Aunt Jane. I don't want no cousins. I want to go back to the cave.
Him and us, we've been playing some games, man.
Nice of you, but look at the state of him. Hair not combed, face a mess. Ebenezer, you have not been taking proper care of this child.
Okay.
What this boy needs is a bath.
No!
And then some ham and eggs to fatten up his ribs.
I don't want no ham and eggs. I want to go with Hank and Snake Eye. Nicknames, man.
What this boy he needs, that he didn't get from you two, is some love and attention. And from now on, you'll get it.
I don't want no love and attention.
Don't talk back to my mother like that!
Says who?
Says me too. I'm Ellie.
What are you laughing at?
That bug on the ceiling.
Girls, is that any way to treat your cousin?
Let me at him.
I'm Susan.
Asking for a punch on the jaw?
Not asking at all. Just giving.
Wow, she punches as good as a boy.
We all do.
But really, they're perfect ladies. Now, would you like some coffee before you go?
Well, now, no thanks. We have a very long way to travel. If you get my meaning.
Yeah. Sam, does this mean work?
You got any better ideas?
No, but you'll think of something, Sam, won't you?
Let's just get out of here before we lose the gold fillings in our teeth.
So long, Red Chief.
So long, fellas. We sure had a great time, didn't we?
You betcha.
We won't forget it if you live to be 100.